Up in our next flyweight bout, we have Deion Clay taking on Logan Reynolds here.
Deion Clay does have the experience advantage, although it's probably not the right type of experience as he comes in 0-2. Lost both of his fights via submission in the first round. Looking to pick up his first win here as he takes on Logan Reynolds in this 125-pound flyweight bout.
Yes, Deion last competed on May 30th, the same card as our earlier Parsons did. I'm sorry, Marquise Moody, same card. Deion Clay lost that bout in 26 seconds against Joe Safranco. About 2 months prior to that, he lost to Tim Frey at the beatdown in Florestia, which I was at. I was at that event. Yeah. It's up there in northern Ohio.
Those seem to put on pretty good cards up in Fostoria. As we, of course, are in Findlay, Ohio at the Cube. Kind of the home base, I think, of IT Fight Series. They've done a lot of fights here. And good to see that the organization continues to come back and put on shows here in the great flag city of Findlay. Flag.
And his opponent out of the blue corner, Logan Reynolds.
Nick Hahn introduces his opponent, Logan Reynolds, who will be making his amateur debut and is at the ripe young age of 19 years old. Both fighters are listed as 5'7",
which is extremely tall for a guy who's only 125 pounds.
Absolutely. Most flyweight fighters are right around the 5'5" and below mark. But it is not out of the ordinary to see fighters taller than that in the division.
Logan Reynolds, another Demolition Fight Team product, as you see Gary Young in his corner. Sporting the cornrows.
Again, this is another amateur fight with 3 3-minute rounds. If the fight does go all 3 rounds, we will go to the judges' scorecards where they will decide the winner of the fight. And if any of you have watched UFC or are familiar with that, as Dana White always says, never leave it in the hands of the judges because you never know what they're going to decide. Much like we saw earlier tonight in the Stephen Parsons and Marquise Moody fight.
Logan Reynolds steps into the cage and looks like we're ready for the official introductions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is set number 3 around the IT Fight Series Flyweight Division. Here's his first fighting out of the right corner. This guy is a wrestler with an inner record of no wins with no losses. He stands 5'7" inches tall, weighs 121 pounds. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, with honor patient fight team, Deion Primetime Clay. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler. In his first career MMA fight, he stands 5'4" inches tall, weighing 121 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Demolition Fight Team, Logan Reynolds.
I was going to say that Logan didn't look to be 5'7". He is actually 5'4".
Ty Wheeler, your referee for this flyweight bout. Deion Clay in the black, trimmed in red. Logan Reynolds in the black, trimmed in teal. Turquoise.
Fighters touch glove, and fight number 4 is officially underway.
Play the southpaw here as Reynolds gets the double leg. Clay rolls through, though, has a guillotine.
And it's on the reverse, and Reynolds is on top. He's in the guard position here with, it looks like Clay has the arm in guillotine.
This may be tight.
Reynolds is doing a good job at staying active. He looks like he signals to the ref, gives him the thumbs up that he's not in danger.
And this is where it gets dangerous for Clay. If he can't finish this guillotine, he's going to gas out his arms.
which is going to hurt him in the long run, kind of like what you're alluding to there. If he doesn't have the strength to do any type of holds, it could hurt him if he's in a similar position later where he's not able to get the submission.
Right, and Reynolds doing a good job of defending it by basically stacking Clay here. The easiest way to finish a guillotine is to stretch your opponent's body out, but Reynolds is doing a good job staying in tight here to Deion Clay, and eventually hoping maybe he's going to just get tired with his arms and give up that guillotine.
Absolutely, and Reynolds is staying active, throwing shots to the rib cage, which will eventually start hurting, and Clay will have to really let go
Reynolds
of the...
looking to pass here, actually. Clay stands up.
Oh, nice.
Gives up the guillotine.
Clay's thrown wildly here.
Yeah, both guys threw a couple wild shots there. Clay's arms are down now. Maybe a sign that he did, in fact, gas his arms out.
Logan's with the double leg. Picked him up and slammed him down to the ground.
Nice dump there.
Lands in side control here.
And
Reynolds needs to get his head out.
I was going to say Clay doing probably the biggest rookie mistake there of grabbing a guy's head who
Logan is
guard.
Reynolds is sliding his knee on top of the chest of Clay, which is going to just here momentarily put that leg over, get full mount.
Clay gives him his back.
Reynolds did a great job of getting the leg underhooks, flattening out his opponent, and will begin to unload shots here. Clay looks like he's just gets to his knees. It looks like he was just going to lay there and take the punishment, but
good job by Reynolds flattening him out.
The ref steps in to call the fight. Maybe there was a verbal submission.
Yeah, he looks like he might be hurt here. Maybe a lower back injury or something when he got flattened out. But he does appear to be in pain, and he is not moving.
He is pointing to his lower back, so you are right there, David. That is the first time I've ever seen such an injury occur inside the cage here on the local level.
Yeah, that's a tough position to be in, as Reynolds did do a good job of flattening out Clay there.
And we have the doctor and the ref rolling him over now.
Onto his back that's injured. I'm not sure if that's the best move, but nonetheless, that's what they're doing.
It is good to see Clay talking to the doctor. Wow.
They elevated his legs there.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with the sport, at all MMA events, they are sanctioned by the state. Paramedics, doctors do have to be here on site during every single fight. So that is one good thing about the sport, is we make sure that the fighters are well taken care of if something was to occur, as something did here.
And our referee tonight is Dr. Mark Fox. As you see, he is attending to Deion Clay here.
That was a good debut fight for Logan Reynolds here. You can tell he's obviously he's a wrestler. That's his forte. He showed some great takedowns in this fight.
Nice job also defending that guillotine choke, which a lot of young guys can get caught in, but he did a great job defending it.
Looks like Clay is getting to his feet now. Audience gives him a round of applause.
Clay appears to be okay as he walks off here.
Now we're going to send it to Nick Khan for the official announcement.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, ending at 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the very first round, a ref stoppage to a verbal submission for your winner, Logan